It's something about a consistent man or woman. There's a beauty in consistency. One thing my family used to always say about me, which makes them fully rely on me, is I am very consistent, very disciplined. There's a beauty about the makeup of a man who is disciplined. See, in this season, in this generation, it is the opposite. You're praised for how sloppy you are. What do I mean by sloppy? Well, you're praised by how loose you are, maybe how loose you are with women, or maybe how loose you are with men. And in this generation, they praise you about it. There's a song by Rihanna, and she says, what's the word she uses? You guys know that song? She's a savage. They praise you. Now she's praised for being a savage. I'm not picking on her, but that's what the song she wrote. Men are praised for being savages, right? The very opposite of the buildup and the makeup of a man that God declares a man, or a woman that he declares a woman. And there's something real defining about discipline and order and structure. And this is some of the tests that Elisha was going through with Elijah. The discipline, the order. And where he had been advanced to stand right next to Elijah, where all the prophets that were in the schools in both those cities, or both those towns, came out to try to say something to him, to try to dissuade him or put a damper on the fact that he's standing and walking with Elijah himself. And there's something he had to know about himself. There's something you got to know about yourself. When God's giving you the assignment, you keep worrying about everybody else not going along with you. You keep worrying about everybody else not being happy for you. The Most High didn't give everybody else your assignment. He gave it to you. So because the Most High gave you the assignment, it is the Most High that you need to be focused on pleasing. He didn't give it to everybody else. That's one thing that I learned. Sometime when I was younger, God used to give me something and I would run. I'd be so excited and I would run to go try to share with everybody else. And every time I did, I was persecuted. He let them people wear me out. That wasn't God, man. You sure you was hearing from God? How you know it wasn't Satan? I mean, every single time, because he was teaching me, I didn't give it to them. I'm going to teach you to shut your mouth. See, they thought they was giving Elijah some game and some information. But what they really didn't understand is the level that Elisha had gotten to. Walking with Elijah had taught him one significant thing that he shared with them, and they missed it. You know what that was? Shut your mouth. Woo! Shut your mouth. He had learned to shut his mouth. And when the Most High get to talking to you, sometimes you got to shut your mouth. Especially for people outside of the information. You run into them trying to make them understand what you understand, and they can't. Because you understood it with faith. That's the key. You understood it with faith. Because the scriptures say, they that come to me must first, before anything else, you got to believe. A portal will not be opened if you don't first come and believe. Just stay where you are then. As a matter of fact, please stay right there. Please stay right there. Because to come here in order to hear, you got to have faith. To come here in order to hear, you got to have faith.